Herbert off of play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Love to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They start the drive with Connor, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. Herbert. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Alshon Jeffrey. A gain of 1. Brings up third down.
On third down, it's Connor. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Right back to Connor here on first. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Ball carrier.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. On second down, it's Connor. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 47 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Nugent hits the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First down, Love to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Kareem Jackson.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
At the 15.
It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They run the counter. Connor. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd
Connor.
13.
Fights off another. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
That he's into the clear. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Curtis Samuel, 84 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
At their own 29-yard line.
They start with a give to Connor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
32-yard line.
They run the counter. Connor. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on 4th?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense. But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules. And he did to the tune of 6 points.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
4-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already
on Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sean Bunting on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's Connor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler.
They run with Connor. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. He's got daylight. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 58 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
On the run is Connor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. Nice job holding them out of the end zone on 3rd down. I think you need to give a big assist to this crowd.
Yeah, they're really rallying them, aren't they? They're behind them the whole way. And they get that little bit of extra motivation when you're in a tough situation. Let's see what happens here on 4th down if they go for it. Can the crowd help them one more time?
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Play action this time with Love. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And call it no gain there on the 1st down play. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup. It's second.
Again, it's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's good.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Love, they go play action now. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lions add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like it. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 22. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Point after.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Connor. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Herbert going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunning.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A 4-yard gain.
On fourth down, Herbert, it's complete, swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. So they have now gone for it on 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered in.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply... And now here's another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. As Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
Check 31, check 31. 17.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage. Because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. McCaffrey. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
20-yard line.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now on is the field goal unit. And, boy, now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Powerful running. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 37-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
A 54-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions, have won the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.